Hello and welcome to Andertons TV. My name is Jet Duxbury. Oz Powers behind that very camera. And this is the Moog Messenger. Apparently, this isn't out there in the world yet, so this is a first look. I'm going to react to the presets because it's got some presets in it. We'll have a bit of a first foray around the controls. I'm not going to be the expert on this because we're a bit pushed for time, but luckily, awesome Gus. Shout out to Gus. He's given me a bit of a cheat sheet here. I've had about 15 minutes with it. $699 as of the day. I don't normally say the price, but the price is right on this. I never talk about the price, but it's just a good price. And then some of these features that I'm going to basically explain to Oz have got me excited.
You have the right to go to Burger King.
Let's hear the thing first. So I'm not looking at you at the camera. I've realised I haven't made any form of connection. That's fine. Moog Messenger preset bank categories. Bank 1, Messenger, a selection of the top presets from every category. So we will go there. C minor. Let's go. Aftertouch. Yes! Patch 2, D minor. It's murky down there. Nice, keep adding it. Patch 3, G minor. Aftertouch perfectly scaled. Can do a few more patches, then we'll get into the nitty-gritty. Let's go. Lead.
Yeah!
Yes! What a fun little box. Are we going up? Cool. One more. Just a fat bass. Enjoyed every one of those. Come on, that's rare that we like first 8 patches. Let's dive into an init preset. I saw this earlier, hold to init. So we should have a pretty naked little wave there. Yeah, used to that sound. Monophonic, so one note at a time. Let's listen to the core sound of the oscillators. We've got 2 here in this section. I will turn everything down in the mixer. So we've got no noise. Let's bring up oscillator 1. We can change the wave shape and it's continually variable, so we should get nice in-betweens. Lot of timbre in there. Let's listen to oscillator 2, same thing. In between there, we've got a sub wave. So I turn this down, we've got no noise. Let's bring the sub oscillator mixer volume up. And look at this choice we've got of wave. Unheard of versatility in the sub-wave category. This is going to be the synth bass hit of the year. Whack them all on. I'll put these two saw wavy looking things and see what happens. Bit of detuning. Unreal. Let's turn the sub oscillator down. Got those pretty much in tune. What's really interesting in my first little fiddle with it, and I'll try to get it across to you, is we can use the second oscillator to modulate different things, including the other oscillator. We've got a little switch here. Here's an FM amount. Let's bring in the mod amount and see what happens. And that'll be influenced by the shape of this oscillator. So let's listen. Insane.
Oh, it's so violent.
Right?
Oh.
That is nothing in the filter, no envelope wizardry. That's just two oscillators beating each other off fantastically. And negative amounts. Oh, baddie. Let's see what these other ones do. Filter envelope. So it's going to be attached to this in some way. I reckon that will shape the wave folding bit of it. So let's try that out. Octave down. That's cool, and then this will do the wave, it'll change the... Really interesting, and then the sub wave as well. Let's bring the sub oscillator up. Interesting, and we can sync them. Oh, crikey. Possibly the widest range of fatness from an oscillator section in recent memory. Let's go back to just a couple saw waves. Cool. Oh, by the way, on the mixer we've got a noise. White noise. We'll fiddle with that in a minute. We'll get something going. But let's go to Filter Town, right in the middle. Let's do one oscillator. And we will sweep it. Now, not only do we have the famous Moog ladder filter in 4-pole low pass, but we have a 2-pole version. Back to the 4, listen. Band pass. And a high pass. Now, the big ticket here for me, say I was making a standard Moog bass, or what I think of like a mini Moogie bass. We've got 2 oscillators, pretty much in saw waves there, and then I want to filter it down. But I also want to add a bit of resonance. And I maybe want to have that controlled by this filter envelope. So I'm going to send an amount to the envelope and we'll put some decay on. Now, here's the right? So I've got all that chirpiness, great, but my bass is gone. Always the problem, or being a feature, as they like, probably marketing would like me to say, that on a ladder filter, which is this design, that we lost all the bass. Check this out. We have a switch to compensate for that. So I can add as much screaming on the top end. Unbelievable. There's so many Moog keyboards that I wish that was on. And they've implemented it, and it's so simple, and you can really hear that difference, right, hopefully. It works on each type of filter. That's killer. Keyboard tracking, which means that it will track the cutoff frequency with the pitch of the keyboard for lead stuff, and for bass it's really helpful. We're back there. Now check this out. I'm going to put the octave down. Let's detune that bit. Fact. Now check this out. We've got feedback on the knob. So without, with, come on! Now, if I go back up to, let's get that going. And also, let's get some wave folding going. So I'm gonna get this.
Sold.
Unbelievable. But again, we can filter that down now. Put some resonance in. But get that bass back. Digging it, digging it, digging it. Oh, it's synced out there. That's just everything cooking, feeding back internally, wave folding, very colourful and cool. Envelope Town, I'm gonna init the patch again. We're gonna get a bit of noise going. The feedback on the noise, this is the...
Get that through some pedals.
Right? Oh. That's just the noise and the feedback. Killer. And then that brings me to this point. So we've got an envelope for the filter and an envelope for the amplifier. If you don't know about envelope, essentially how we're gonna change that sound over time. And we have an attack, a decay, a sustain, and release. What's interesting here is that we've got these buttons underneath, and let's see if I can demo that. So we've got that going. Gonna turn the filter cutoff down, send that white noise with the EG amount, envelope amount, to the filter envelope, and then I've got all of these turned down. I'm gonna turn filter envelope loop on and see what happens. Gurgly gurgly. But check this out, they go up to audio rates at quick. So you can loop that, essentially as like its own LFO then. LFOs, we're gonna get to there in a minute, but we've got that for the amplifier envelope as well. I don't know what multi-trig does. Watch someone else's video for that. And I'm not gonna waste Oz's time trying to find it, because we've got to get this video made. We are gonna go to LFO Town. And I look over here and it says LFO1, nice. And I've got a rate and I've got a depth. So simple. Destination, where do I want to go? I want to go to oscillator 1 wave, and I want that moving around. So I can kind of say, hey, destination, I want it to move this knob. How much do I want to move it? All the way, baby. How fast do I want to do it? Let's go half mast. In what shape? Wave shape do I want to do it? So let's see what happens. And we can do it with the cutoff. subwave might be interesting just to hear what I've never think I've heard that. Get the subwave. That's cool. That's moving through this. I like that a lot. You sync. Keyboard reset, which is going to be really good on basses, which means I'm pretty confident in saying this. I've seen this before on keyboards where it'll reset the LFO each time you hit the keyboard, which is really nice for synth bass players if you've got a modulated bass sound. Also, down here we've got a second LFO in the old school style. Let's go in it again. Down here, I've got a simple rate, and then you can see the lines are making it really easy to understand. Oh, it's saying mod, and let's say pitch. And that can do cutoff at the same time. And the amp. So really hands-on, easy. I am not going to talk about the sequencer because I'm not really interested, and someone else will do it. It's got an arpeggiator in there. We'll finish it off with the last 8 patches, I reckon, from there. And let's just have a talk about the hardware. This is metal on the top, and it's all metal. The keyboard's really posh. I'm trying to think of a downside at the moment. 699. To me, it's like if you were looking at a sub 37 has been the boss man bass keyboard, I would argue. At least the last 5 years. Most studios, people are like, you look at the lineup in Moog, if you just wanted synth bass, they went sub 37. You can get this, so many features that you just want for a lot less money now. And USB-C, come on, CV out, CV gate out, gate in, CV in, clock out, clock in, expression, sustain, external in. So that external in, a drum machine in there, Oz, you can get that going through the filter. It's really good. It's a shame I'm not going to do the sequencer because there's words like note pool, gate prob. Oh, this is exciting. If you're into sequencers, this will excite you. I'm sure someone's going to kill it. So it looks like a bit of generative stuff in there. Oh, it's really good. It's really good. Last 8 patches. It gives you an idea, though, of how wild it is when you step off from the presets. Sick. Hey!
Pete plays that all the time and I can't hear it.
I'm sorry. Right, it's actually more fun when you veer away from the patches. Yeah. I'm gonna hold in it, and then I'm going to suppose that Oz comes over and enjoys these things, and you're gonna watch Oz play us out. Thanks, he filmed it. Maybe we'll have a little play together, but come check this thing out. If not, you can order it from Andertons. We have amazing money back, so if you just wanna try this thing out and you've got enough money to try it, $699. I think some people might wanna go try this out, because that res bass switch, wave folding, that makes sense, but with a little bit of innovation in it instead of just. It's all right, Oz. It's cool, mate. Oz is just really excited. He's got an amp turning up.
I'm dropping everything.
That's the big standout for me, and the fact that I managed to do a video on it with only 10 minutes prep and not have an aneurysm. It's amazing. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you again soon on Andertons TV. You're going to have all the fun in the world with that and that.